Africa is one of the richest continents in the world when it comes to natural resources. The continent has vast resources of valuable metals such as cobalt, gold, platinum, and coltan, which Western countries have benefited immensely from these resources. So why do Western countries look down upon Africa? And why has the Western media made it priority to make sure they only paint a negative image of Africa? There is an agenda that drives all these narratives. I will be back to expose this agenda. Western media always show negative image of other countries, except the US and several Western European countries. It is not just an Africa issue. The answer is, these agendas are both driven by political and cultural bias and business interest. Commercial media requires mass audience acceptance in order to make money. It also needs political cooperation in order to get scoop on political news and inside information. In Western civilization, there is a cultural history of what has been called Orientalism. It is a history that stems from colonial times and which sees every other culture other than Western European as inferior and in need of Western civilization. It is a way of feeling superior about their own culture to portray other countries with a host of problems that they do not have. It makes the Westerners feel better about themselves, and therefore it is a way to hook an audience. Wars, famines, and other social dysfunctions are a lot more fascinating to watch than to portray people going about their ordinary daily lives in spite of problems. Ordinary everyday problems, psychologically speaking, are harder to get people to pay attention unless they have a personal stake in them. An ordinary car crash or robbery or domestic economic problems is exciting only if it happens in your neighborhood. If it happens somewhere else and doesn't affect you, people don't pay attention. So ordinary lives are not exciting as life ravishing by tragedy. Psychological research has shown that visual imagery goes straight into the back of our brains and the part that is tied to emotions and subconscious, whereas reading and writing is more rational process that requires learning and therefore a more educated audience. So emotional content is important in televisuality. Did you ever wonder why documentaries are so hard to watch, why action movies are so much fun? That is why. This also works politically, as it facilitates politicians to do a number of policies towards developing countries that Western countries would deem unacceptable if not for the constant bombardment of media outlets portraying other countries as dysfunctional. It is also convenient as it ignores their own domestic political dysfunctions. From a business point of view, it is also more expensive to have a number of journalists living in countries around the world and reporting on daily ordinary events. It is more cost-effective to wait on big events to happen before sending journalists and reporting on them. It is ordinary media laziness compounded by business interests making a profit, and media is a big business among the biggest Western society. So next time you see BBC, CNN, or Sky News reporting negatively about Africa, you have to understand where they are coming from. Until African media also turn around and fish out negative aspects of Western countries, things are going to be the same. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification button so that anytime I upload any great content, you will be notified. Thanks for watching.